Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kyle Wright with Wright Management and Realty, and today we're going to be posting a 3-day notice on the door of a tenant who is currently late with their rent. So we know that we are currently in COVID times and there's a moratorium on rent going on right now where tenants don't have to pay rent if they can claim through a notice that they have been affected by COVID and therefore can't pay their rent. In the case like this with the current tenant, it is definitely not the case, but we are going to be following our process of posting a 3-day notice to inform the tenants that we are serious about wanting to collect rent, and the expectation is that they will be paying rent based on the notice that's done. This is our process in Florida. Typically it happens after a person has not paid rent. You will go and put a notice on, giving them 3 business days, excluding holidays, Saturdays and Sundays, to post the note and to pay their rent. So that's what we're going to do today. And I have an example here of a example 3-day notice that I'm going to be posting. And on that 3-day notice, it contains some very specific but very important information that has to be followed on every single 3-day notice, at least in the state of Florida, that needs to happen. First, it needs to say 3-day notice. Second on there, you're going to put the date of when the notice is being posted. After that, you're going to put the landlord's first and last name, and then you're going to put, in my case, attention and to the renter who is residing in the unit using their first and last name. In the case of here, it's a husband and a wife, a spouse, so I'm putting both of their first and last names on the notice. It's very important to include this verbiage on the notice. You have to do it according to the Florida Residential Landlord and Tenant Act here in the state of Florida, and it needs to say specifically this: you are hereby notified that you are indebted to me in the sum of X amount of dollars. In this case, it's what their monthly rent was for the rent and use of the premises at, and then you're going to put the location of the property. Obviously, the street address, the city, the state, and as well as the zip code in the specific county that it's located in. In this case, it's Hillsborough County, Florida. Now occupied by you, and that I demand payment of the rent or possession of the premises within 3 days, excluding Saturday, Sunday, and legal holidays from the date of delivery of this notice, to wit, on or before the date of February 1, 2021, in my case. That's 3 business days from now. So today is a perfect day to give you an example. Today is Wednesday. Therefore, Thursday is the first business day. Friday is the second business day. It excludes the weekends. And then by Monday, the following business day, which in this case is February 1, rent is due by end of day. After you've put that notice on, or after you put that on your notice, you typed it up, next you want to put the name of the property owner. You're going to put their first and last name, the address that they currently reside at, meaning their mailing address, city, state, zip code, put the phone number as well. And that's all that's required for a 3-day notice. And today I'm going to be posting it on the door of the home that I'll be going to. So I'll be taking a video of that, but it will be very subtle to where I'm not going to be going up to talk to the homeowner. I'm just going to put it on the door, and then from there should be it. All right, so I am off to go to this house to put a 3-day notice on the door. This is definitely not the most fun or the part of the job that I really like doing. Luckily enough, though, for me, I rarely have this come up. It's happened to me one time before, multiple times on that occasion with that same renter over a period of months. We could have done something more than just posting 3-day notices because there was consistent delays, but eventually she ended up moving out and that worked out. With the renters today, they're also towards the end of their lease. They have probably another 3 weeks left. So we're coming up on the first of the month. They're going to have to pay a prorated rent going into this next period of the month. So the hope and the goal is at this point right now, collect the rent that's due on this property that's really late. And then at that point forward, hopefully they can make their next upcoming rent payment that's coming up prorated, and then after that they'll be vacating the property. So either way, we're towards the end. They're on a month-to-month lease, by the way, so they just gave me a month's notice that they're going to be moving out. Either way, so it works out, but definitely not my most favorite part of the job. I need to post the 3-day notice on the door. All right, guys, so that was pretty much it. We got the 3-day notice posted on the door, and next we'll just wait for the tenant to respond. They probably will come back from work sometime today, and then from there we'll continue communicating with them. Communication is key to make sure they can make their rent on time, or at least that payment, which is going to be coming due within 3 business days. That's it for now, guys, and stay tuned.